He's gonna take you back to the past. What's up, YouTube? Torf.0 here, and I'm bringing you the first part of my Let's Play of the Angry Video Game Nerd Adventures. So we'll go ahead and we'll start a new game on normal mode. And we'll go through the story here. The Angry Video Game Nerd and his friends were playing a game together when suddenly his friends were zapped into the TV. The nerd escaped into the basement, but an arm came out of the TV and grabbed him by the balls and pulled him inside. Game Land, 3 a.m. And the text goes really fast in this game, so I'll just try to paraphrase. And here we have Nagy, obviously playing off Ocarina of Time and other Legend of Zelda fairies. And he's going to go through some real basic tutorial stuff. I guess I'll go over it just a little bit. A's jump, if that wasn't obvious. The rolling rocks restore your health. If it wasn't obvious, what else would the nerd have as a health power-up? And there's plenty of switches in these levels that you'll need to shoot with your blaster to open up doors and gates and all other sorts of things. And here we'll pick up some power-ups and get on the run. Because, yeah, that bridge is going to fall out from underneath us. And we'll make a few more jumps in this tutorial level. Pick up another rolling rock, even though at this point we don't need it. And we'll avoid that falling platform. And watch out for the spikes, too. This rock power-up, it's mainly a joke. But I guess they can kind of shoot it in art, which can be a little bit more advantageous than the nerd's blaster, because unfortunately it does just shoot in front of you and doesn't go through surfaces. So if you need to throw it over a wall, it could be nice. Now this power-up we picked up is the glitch gremlin. It glitches the game out and it'll stop enemies in their tracks and can help you out, although it does mess up your screen quite a bit. And we'll go ahead and we'll pick up our next power-up. That's Super Mega Death Christ 2000 BC Beta 4.0. And, oh man, well, couldn't avoid getting hit by that guy. But we'll go ahead and we'll kill this little broom thing. I don't know what it is. And we are at the checkpoint, but we only have one more rolling the rock. So we better... Oh, and we died at the tutorial. That is our first death. And if you see our death screen, we have Welcome to Die, as well as a few other messages. That's just a reference to X-Men. If you haven't seen the X-Men episode or played X-Men for NES, that's what it says there. And so we did clear the stage in 2 minutes and 14 seconds, and we only died one time. So we'll go ahead and we'll move on to Game Land. And Game Land is our stage select. We can select 8 different stages. We'll go ahead and we'll start with Hylvenia. What a horrible night to have a curse. The curse of being stuck in this game. And so we'll move on. We'll get our rocks in. Oh, that guy knocked me off the platform. I played a little bit of this, so I do know that that guy was coming. So I don't know why I wasn't expecting it. But, and now I missed the platform. Yeah, so we're back. Oh, man. You should be patient, because these guys will come at you. Obviously, those spike balls, they're actually really great game design. These great placement. Freak Zone did a great job with this game overall. I'm really enjoying it. It is kind of difficult, which is the whole point. You know, the game being NES hard, and they're calling it the most rewarding game of the year because, you know, you'll feel really good when you beat it because, like back in the day, it's actually a challenge to beat. Oh, come on. I got killed by that last spike ball. Well, I've only died 4 times so far, which is better than what I was doing the first time I played this game. So we'll move through these spiky deals. And we'll get over here. And a lot of my commentary for this Let's Play is going to be focused on actually just getting through the levels, because it is so difficult that you have to have a pretty good strategy. And luckily I got to that checkpoint before I took another hit. You actually have to have a pretty good strategy to get through this, just because it is so difficult. And this first little night guy is fairly easy, because he's not going to be throwing his axes right on your platform. Oh, I did not think his axe was going to go that far. So we'll back off a little bit and start shooting at him. And this part is not difficult, but annoying because all our bullets are getting hit by his axes and by that thingy that comes down. So we'll go ahead and we'll blast him a little bit more. And we'll move on. And while I'm sitting here blasting this guy, I guess we'll go ahead and tell you about how I found about AVGN Adventures. Back in April or so, funnily, I was just looking up AVGN. I think his Akari Warriors video just came out recently. And on a whim, I decided to search for AVGN on Steam. I actually found the green light for this game like maybe a day after it was posted on Steam, which was awesome. Oh, got hit by that guy. I didn't even see it. Anyways, as I was saying, I actually found the green light for this game a few days after it was posted to Steam, which was pretty cool. And after looking at some of the screenshots, I knew this game was sold to me. I would have pre-ordered it then. We'll go ahead and we'll go for this extra life, which is figure in this game is going to be a real commodity. So I've kind of decided most of these blue guys are just best to avoid rather than try to shoot to death. And rats, I got hit by that. And oh, I got hit by his tail. Come on. Well, that is like the 5th time that I've died, which expect a lot of this because it is a difficult game. I successfully dodged in there this time. Don't really need the rolling rock though. Oh, I forgot that this platform moved. And watch out for these blocks with the skulls on them. They are instant death. And oh, the zombie hit us back, so that sucks. But those green skulls are instant death, so it doesn't matter how many health you have. If you get hit by them, you will die. Which, luckily they put a rolling rock there, because that guy is probably going to hit you a lot of times. Wow, I just barely missed. Oh, come on. Well, that's death number 7. Let's see if we can get through this now. Interestingly enough, they don't put their death statistics, which when they were showing off the beta at PAX, they had death statistics instead of lives, although that was probably just a regular beta feature anyway. But we'll move on here. A few more platforms we have to clear. And, oh, and luckily we got the checkpoint. I was afraid I was going to have to do that whole sequence again. Which these checkpoints are fairly frequent in this game, but that's a pretty good thing. And let's watch out for this guy, because he sucker punched me in my first run through this level. Oh man, my timing was off. Anyways, as I was saying, they had a death counter instead of the amount of lives remaining in the beta, which is probably just a beta element so they can adjust the amount of lives you start with. Actually, on normal difficulty, you start with 30 lives, which is like entering the Konami code in Contra. So, Contra is a pretty difficult game. I've never actually beaten it. And oh, I was too early again. I don't know what you call that. That's got to be something psychological. Like some kind of operant conditioning or something like that, where they reward you at different times. Something like that. It was a psychological trick. And oh, luckily I made it through there in time. I thought I was gonna be too slow, but I made it through here. And now you see these orange ones? They don't have the outline, so oh, I would just barely touched it. Yeah, but the orange ones don't have the outlines, so you're not gonna be able to see where exactly they're gonna spawn, but they do spawn in the same spot every time. So it is just kind of visual memory. And luckily, I didn't get hit there. My power glove was touching one of those death blocks, but I got through it in time, so good on us. And oh, I was just too slow again. So hopefully I'll be able to beat this level in this try through. I haven't beat a level in this game yet, other than the tutorial, if you can count that. So Actually, that's something I'm really looking forward to. And when they were saying that this was going to be a rewarding game, they really weren't kidding. Just beating a level is something that really gets you pumped up. And so we're moving through this section again. I have to be just a little more quick when I go down here. And I think I got... Oh! I went too far! His momentum carried him. And we'll try it again for maybe the 5th time or so now. We'll run here. We'll be sure not to go too fast. There we go. And we'll try this part again. So we'll wait for these guys to spawn in and... Okay, we gotta be going. And we got it there. There's our Nin Toaster and we got the checkpoint. Okay, this part will be interesting. Oh! Man, that really goes quick. We'll try it again. And oh man, I'm afraid I'm gonna hit that moving one. So you have to be real precise here. Let's see if I can get through here. I'm gonna take my time. Oh, I should have just kept going. I would have gotten it. But this is the kind of difficulty we're dealing with, and this is normal difficulty. So whoever beats this game first on, and I should have just kept going. Whoever beats this game on whatever the hardest difficulty is, YOLO mode, I will applaud that person because he is a gaming legend. And it looks like we'll get through it now. And we'll wait for that block to go through because we'll definitely need this life. So we got 2 more to go through. Yeah! Now we'll go ahead and we'll toast this knight. And we got a Super Mecha Death Christ, which is very important there. So let's make sure we don't die when we grab that. And we'll get down here. Okay, we got our checkpoint. And we actually got another power-up, an upgrade to our Super Scope, which when we pick it up... No! I really needed that Super Mecha Death Christ. Okay. Well, we'll try it again. We'll grab our Super Scope. We'll not get killed by the first block. That was embarrassing. And we'll blast these guys. Get the blue guy, because the Super Scope actually does a lot of damage. But as I was saying before, you lose it if you get hit once, so you got to be real careful. And we'll just take our time here, because I really can't... You can't lose the Super Scope if you lose the Mecha Death Christ. We'll get this far. There we go. We were able to get that zombie. Now this part is pretty difficult, especially to keep the Super Scope. What you want to do is you want to stay as close as you can to these spikes on either side. So let's see if I can run through it. Okay. We blasted that guy. Now let's see if we can get close to those spikes again. Oh, this will be difficult, especially if that dumb blue guy comes flying in from the side. And we did lose our Super Scope, but at least we killed all those guys. So if we stay next to the other side of these spikes, we should be good. Oh, and it did damage to us. I was hoping that wasn't going to happen. Okay, so here we go. We should be toward the end of this level. Okay, don't get killed by that spike ball. That would really tick me off. Okay, come on. There's got to be a checkpoint somewhere. Oh my gosh, this is intense. There's the Nintendo checkpoint. Okay, what's going on here? Just one spike in the randomness of nowhere. And... Oh wow, that was quick. Okay, 15 lives. We got one rolling rock over there. And we got our next boss. Oh, it's... Oh, Mr. Jekyll and Dr. Hyde or whatever. 14 lives left. Oh gosh. Let's see if we can get through this. So he comes down here. What's his attack? He throws balls at us. He shoots more balls at us. And he just jumps. And I'm barely doing any damage to him. Oh my goodness. I really don't want to start this level from the beginning. Maybe... I feel like I'm not doing any damage to him. You can't hurt Mr. Hyde. So what do we do? Oh man. This is the kind of stuff, there's no strategy guides out yet. So does he turn back into Mr. Oh wait, I wonder if we lead him into these spikes. I can't... Oh, man. Well, hopefully I'll figure this out, guys. I may need to do a super jump cut to get to the part where I actually beat this boss, because I'm most likely going to get a game over. How are we supposed to do this? So he jumps here, he shoots balls at us. Shoots more balls at us. How do we change him to Jekyll? There we go! Die! 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 Oh! So, I think that if we can avoid his firepower for just a couple more. Okay, we did get hit once, but we do have a rolling rock. Oh, die! 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 Oh, well, this is a... Okay, come on. Oh, what are we supposed to do there? So we figured out how to kill him, at least. I wish I would have figured that out about 10 lives ago. But at least this will make the rematch easier. Okay, we do have one more hit, and we died. Oh, shucks. Okay, here we go. They're avoiding his fire. No, spikes. Bad spikes. Okay, one more should take him back down to Jekyll. Okay, die, 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 die. Okay. No! Oh, we were so close. Okay. So we'll avoid this fire. Oh, no. Get those Pepsis away from me. Oh, we got hit down to 1 health already. Die, 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 die. Okay. 3 more tries left. This is getting serious. Okay. Here we go. Okay, that's not good, but we can survive. Okay, die, 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 die. Jump over him. Shoot him a couple more times. He's got us down to 1 health. Darn it. Okay, 2 more tries. This is getting intense. Okay, avoid this Pepsi's. Oh, I'm getting so anxious. This makes me nervous. This is really intense. Oh, he got us there. Okay, last try. Okay, that's alright. That's alright. Okay, die, 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 die. We got 2 hits left. Wow, already. Okay, well, I'll do some jump cuts and use the power of editing, but I will come back to you once I finally light this guy up. Okay, so about 10 lives in, we'll start this fight off. Here we go. Ow, jump too early. Too anxious. There we go. That was a good dodge. Now let's light him up! Go back here and dodge. Oh, I already got hit. Same thing. Let's go ahead and get the rolling rock. There we go. Die, 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 die. I think we'll get him a roll! Yeah! Suck it! Oh, that's really awesome. It only took me 49 deaths, but we beat him. And so we went ahead and we cleared our first stage. Well, that'll do it for this part, YouTube. Thanks for watching. I can't wait to take on more of the Angry Video Game Nerd Adventures next time. See ya. Torf.0 signing off.